What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your baby J Jack in the building. Jeff in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Man, chilling on this good Saturday, man. Got some decent weather up here. It's actually pretty warm, so got the
Oh
windows open and
yeah,
everything. Just enjoying the breeze and enjoying Saturday.
yeah, no doubt. That's been some good weather the last couple of days, so it looked like they picked the right time to be in Detroit for the draft.
For sure, for sure.
hmm And I seen earlier, anybody kept up with it, they already know, like we know, that they broke the record. I guess I think it was 600,000. So they got 700,000 for the entire weekend. I mean, for the entire 3-day event. So that's gonna be hard to beat.
Yeah,
Uh,
big time.
yeah, yeah. And I think what next year? I think is what in Green Bay.
I hadn't heard, but that would be a good one.
Yeah, I think it's in Green Bay. I think they had already said it. Um, I forgot, but I know I seen something talking about it as far as the rivals. I think somebody was saying that they're gonna go up there just to see if they do anything close to what was going on in Detroit. You know,
Hmm.
Green Bay gonna probably take it in that rival like, hey man, we gotta. They could probably gonna cheat or something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just looked it up. Yep, yep, it's gonna be in Green Bay. It's a near Lambeau Field, so probably all around Lambeau
yeah.
Field.
Okay. Yeah, they probably gonna try to build something to try to extend the room that they can have people in. Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt. They're gonna try, but you know.
it's gonna be tough, but I mean, that was a good. It was good for the city, good for the state. You know, all of the surrounding cities. You know what I mean? That was. I mean, it's over now. The draft is over, so we know every order picks in, and there's probably some things still going on and parties and all of that. But I guess you could say it was a successful event.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, no doubt, man. That's having a draft come to town like that and all those people, man. Like I know that was a big economic boost to the area. Um,
yeah.
of course, to downtown, but then going out as well because everybody can't stay downtown. So now
hmm
you're out in the suburbs, with hotels out there and restaurants and malls and everything. So
Yeah.
uh, good thing, real good thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's real good, and now now that it's over, they can come down back to their regular prices on things.
Right, man. 'Cause I sure was going. I was going to go down there like like a Friday, stay over to Saturday type thing.
Yeah.
Man, I hit that hotel up. It was like 900 a night. I'm like, well, guess what?
You
I'll be
said
at the
nine
crib.
hundred?
Yeah, 900.
Oh,
Yep,
why? Yeah, that's
yep.
tough.
That wasn't even a top. You know what I'm saying? It's just decent, like a little courtyard or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't
Nah,
even.
nah, nah. Yeah, y'all gotta come on back down to earth. I mean, you knew that was going. Anybody that was going down there for the event for the draft knew what it was gonna be. You was gonna have your price gouged, and I guess you can say, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
salute
doubt.
to you, cuz. What up with your cuz? Young
What
cuz,
up?
I
What up?
see you. Man,
Yeah,
appreciate you
yeah. I
tuning
expected
in.
some
We just talking some
inflation, man.
sports.
Yeah, I
hmm
expected some inflation. I was thinking, 300 or something. Like, they said nine. I'm like, no,
Like, damn,
you
bro.
can't even do it. You can't even do it,
You had to spend that nine and get about 20 people in there.
man. Like, how many ways? I had to pull the calculator out. How many ways we splitting?
We gonna all
Like
burn
at
this
least
about
10,
25.
9 or 10.
Yeah.
Throw my little hundred in.
Yeah. Let me
Man,
chip in, give me where I'm at. I'm on this side of the flow.
you're right,
Yeah.
man. Shit,
Oh,
that was crazy, but
yeah.
you
It's
know.
super crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, like you say though, they know what it is. But hey, appreciate everybody that's rocking with us. You got Jake Jack, you got Jeff in the building. This sports talk, you know what I mean? Thawed sports talk. So salute to anybody checking us out right now on whatever platform you rocking with us on. Appreciate y'all. And all we're gonna be doing is kicking in about some sports. And if you ever knew or watched the show, then you already know a lot of Lions gonna be in this because this is what the draft been. NBA playoffs is rocking right now. We basketball purists. we kind of get into we get to talking about basketball. We're gonna be talking about some stuff that we don't like, maybe, and I don't know if we want to do that.
Yeah, man. I ain't been really paying attention too much. I watched a little bit. I think I peeked at Orlando, Cleveland a little bit today. It's just been kind of hit or miss for me. But because at the end of the
Mhm.
day, man, got the draft going on. I'm more into the draft than I am the NBA. So
Yeah, that's the same thing. The draft is the news for us. It's I was watching. Well, I ain't watching, but I seen Boston was smashing Miami by like 30, I think it was.
yeah,
Uh, all I kind of see right now, just by what I have watched and what I looked at, which I stay up on it, but I don't be as deep into it. But I already see a Boston Denver Nuggets final, so y'all might as well get ready for it.
pretty much. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, man. You know, so until then, we'll peek at
Mhm.
it here and there, but you're expecting what you're expecting. So
Yeah, yeah. You might as well get ready for it. I say Boston balling. I'll give it to them. Denver balling. I think a lot of people right now is in it with their emotions, and it's mostly Laker fans or Brown fans. You know what I mean? They just don't want to see them get swept. So that if that happened, it's I guess it's going on right now. I think that game started about a little bit not too long ago. But you're gonna see a lot of people, a lot of things going on with if the Lakers get eliminated, where it's gonna be like it's gonna overshadow the NBA playoffs, man. It's
oh
gonna be
man,
bad.
yeah, it's gonna be rough. And by the way, I think they're gonna tip off at 8:30. So we'll see
8:30,
tonight.
okay.
We'll see tonight.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah. Other than that, man, the other games are over. Celtics beat the Heat 104 to
yeah.
84.
That was over in the second quarter.
Yeah, when I saw that score, it was at half, and the Heat was down by like 25, 30. I was like, well, that's that for that.
Yeah,
Then I did peek at the Cavaliers and Magic. Magic won that one, 112 to 89,
okay.
and then the Thunder won against the Pelicans, 106 to 85. So
Man, that one right there. That series right there is disappointing. Only because it'll be a totally different series. But Zion, as everybody knows, Zion been injured for this whole series. I think he got injured in the play-in game. You know what I mean? And it's kind of disappointing the way his career been going. 'Cause I think if anybody could have been that guy in the league, it could have been Zion. At one point, I mean, as far as a big guy that can shoot, run, got the fundamentals, he can dribble, and to see him with weight issues, and getting injured like I think he had a hamstring injury or something like that. But it's like you almost see that he ain't gonna never reach his full potential, and that's kind of disappointing to see the young guy, not being able to reach his full potential because he's definitely got superstar potential.
yeah.
Um, so that series right there that you just said, the Thunder and Pelicans, that's kind of disappointing to me.
Yeah, it's definitely disappointing for him. I mean, and, you know, I kind of caught some flack saying stuff about Zion in sports talk. Shout out to the
What
group.
you say, Don? What you
Man,
say?
just I'm very blunt about it. Like what I'm saying, all his injuries are weight bearing issues. What I'm saying, got to lose that weight, dog. Like
Hmm.
it's you just got to say it. Like it's you know we saw it growing up with the Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying, the Oliver Millers and what I'm saying. Like we've
Yeah.
seen this before. You know what I'm saying. Like you got all the talent in the world. You know what I'm saying, but you can't push that plate back. You know what I'm saying, like
Hmm.
it's sad. It's disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Because man, for his size and his skill set, like and how explosive he is, like ridiculously explosive, man. Like you wasting that. You wasting that.
Man, bro, real talk. That's exactly what you said. It's like, man, can that focus, that drive, that determination. You know what I mean? It seems like, all the number one picks with that kind of potential, you know, we say they get trolled hard, or a lot of people ain't trolling Zion. They just kind of disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, it's just disappointing to see because it's like you almost see like hopefully not mental issues. You know what I mean? That might harm him later on in his life, and that's what you're hoping that it's not. But it's like Man, if he wasn't playing basketball, it's almost like you'll see him ballooning up to like 350, 400 or something. And
Man,
not caring about life or just, mentally less out of there. You hope that ain't it.
man, I hope that he can, turn around. I mean, I guess we all mature in different ways and at different times. You know what I'm saying? But between the weight and then, the little baby mama and the other issues he been having, like it's a focus issue. You know what I'm saying? Like
A
you ain't
focus issue.
focused, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't taking your career seriously. You can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't on no NFL rookie contract where it's, small pennies. Like NBA cats get paid.
Yeah, he
And
getting
saying
paid.
he getting paid, and it's all guaranteed. You know, so like
Hmm.
it ain't no
He ain't
salary cap
tripping.
issue, or or like you got enough bread to have a whole trainer, a whole nutritionist, a whole staff to keep you together. And to
Hmm.
keep them them thoughts away, you know what I'm saying? Like keep them away too. Like, go on, man, or
Yeah,
or at least keep them in line. I ain't, I'm a man too, so I get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You want to play around a little bit, but man, you got to manage it.
yeah. That's yeah. And I don't know if he got anybody. 'Cause I don't know where as far as his living situations, how he grew up, small town, big town, nothing. That I think it was a small area, but you just hope he get it together. Because if there's one young cat out there that got a world of potential, it's him. You know what I mean? Like you said, the explosiveness at his size and weight is ridiculous. And the fact that he can't control his weight is even more ridiculous. Like if he can control it and lose weight, you'd be like, damn, they gotta raise the rim by 3 more feet for him. That's how you would feel. You know what I mean? Just think of what he's doing as far as being overweight and how he can just man, he just I liked him as a baller when he was in high school. It's just I ain't see this coming. You know what I mean? I didn't see when the NBA came, when he got drafted, I figured, yeah, he's gonna turn it up a notch. And it's like, damn, he just yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, I guess I hope he can flip it around. I know it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle for me in New Orleans because there's some good food down
hey, that's real talk, bro. Especially when you got a lot of bread, you ain't worried about the cost of anything that you buying.
there.
You
Nah,
you
man.
you stunned. Like, give me that. Hey, oh, whatever. You don't even ask for how much it is. Hey, bro, give me. Hey, bring some. So yeah,
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 New Orleans. You in a port city. You can get all the seafood and all. You get it straight off the
yeah.
boat. You know, you get. You gotta go to the store. He
Yeah,
probably got his own fishing boat out there. Got
bro,
all
and he
kind
ain't
of
even got to do
crawfish and
nothing.
all
They
kind.
bring it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Tony Jefferson, Tony J? You say what up,
Tone, what
though?
up?
Yeah. Hey, they done took Detroit Lions. That became their slogan. What up, though? You know what I mean? I
Yes,
know in
sir.
Saginaw, we've been saying that since the '90s. I mean, but Algie always said that was his name, his album. I think that's all he used to say is "What up, though."
Oh, for sure. Definitely a Michigan thing. You know what I'm saying? It's they say it's a Detroit thing, but for us, it's a
Yeah,
Michigan
that's
thing.
Michigan. Yeah, Saginaw was saying that way before when they thought it was corny.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Yeah. Oh, Tony trying to get it started already. We just warming up, Tone. You say golf is on the hot seat. Why you say that?
Man,
We ain't drive no quarterback.
not at all. Not at all, man.
Yeah,
Chill
Tone,
out.
Tone, explain yourself. Let me see what he say. Right, we were saying that in high school. Yeah, way back, 80s, 90s, yeah. But what up, though? But yeah, Tone, why you say golf on the hot seat? Let me put that back on there. Golf is on the hot seat. Oh, he say, oh, Hendon Hooker. We still ain't seen Hooker, bro.
Man,
Tone can't wait the preseason.
man, that sounds like a lot of hope. That you
Yeah,
seen St. Brown on stage like Jerry
yeah,
Go.
yeah.
Like, the team,
Yeah.
the team won't dare it, bro.
I think Brad Holmes them look like, whew, you talking about 45, 50 million a year? It's that's now Tony, you done got it started on that, man, bro. That's a tough one. I think we all agree. We like golf to at where he at 20, 30 million, and whatever he at. I think he at 30. But that 45 million, that's a tough one right there because he can only he ball because we got a squad. And we got to be able to keep that squad around him to ball. So we know he ain't gonna get a discount, but that's a tough one. But then again, you gotta look at Kirk. Kirk Cousins got what 40 something, 50 million.
Yeah,
Ain't won not one, only one. I think they said we won one playoff game. I don't even remember. And I'm a Michigan State guy. Love Kirk Cousins from Michigan State, but he done finesse. He done broke off the league. You know what I mean?
man. Yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be one of them things where shoot, he might get a Kirk Cousins type contract where, you know what I'm saying, it's 5-year deal, but it's only 2 guaranteed, like 2 fully guaranteed. All right, great. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Where it's team friendly. You know, and we'll see how it goes, but I know he keep bringing up Hooker. Hooker is the only one that can even make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? If he show up in the fall and ball out in preseason, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a different conversation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It will be a different. I think we all kind of waiting for that. We want to see him. Uh, I know Tone ready. You know what I mean? Tone, he complete that first pass. You going nuts? I already know, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna put that up there, even though you ain't. He said exactly, Jeff. Right, J Jack. Yeah, but yeah, Tone. I don't know, bro. What you think? I know we all know Hooker. We done seen what he capable of, but what you think? What you think you gonna see in preseason coming?
hmm I mean, for me, at least in college, we know he had certain tools. So if it can translate, then I think he has a stronger arm than Jared Goff. So
Mm-hmm.
does he lay it out there for Williams and what I'm saying, like kind of blow up and be like, oh man, like you know, um, you saying he impressing the team? I mean, guess that remains to be seen. When the lights come on, like
Yeah,
a lot of players impress in practice. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he gotta when the lights come on, he gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And see, that's my only thing about it. My only thing about it at this point in time is the fact that we know Jared Goff done went through the pressures. We know he went to the Super Bowl. He went through the playoffs. He won 2 playoff games in Detroit. So he done been through the rigors. You know what I mean? We ain't worried about him doing a folding job. Like I say Jordan Love, I don't know, his playoff against the 49ers, I think there's a couple interceptions where that team probably would have beat the Niners. We know
man,
what Jared Goff was. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you see, I
yeah,
think
we'll
he's
see.
going to impress.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Mm-hmm.
see. We'll see. He'll get a shot. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? With us, I mean, we ain't gonna probably ain't gonna play golf that much in the preseason, and especially if they cut it down to 2 games like they're talking about. Um,
Mm.
you might get a half, you might a
Yeah.
quarter or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gonna be out there. He gonna be out there. So
Mm-hmm. My ideal is, I mean, I think golf contract ends this year, so they almost gotta either try to get the contract done right now or let him play out this year. Go if you let him play out this year, then I think you got to put Hooker in there in certain parts of the game that he can feel the pressure of the playoff atmosphere or whatever, you know what I mean? Get him that experience if you know you ain't gonna sign golf in that contract. You can't keep sitting Hooker and not letting them get some time on that field.
oh, no doubt. Yeah, I think it. I think it'll probably. I think you'll probably see in the next few months. He'll probably get an offer. I think to as I don't think they wanted that cloud over the team going into training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If they can get it done, you know what I'm saying. I think that they'll try to get it done.
Yeah.
And if they get it done, then great. If not, then that's something I really don't want because you know it's gonna be a question all the way through. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Are they are they negotiating or are they? You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have to answer questions. Golf, what you think
Yeah,
about your contract? And you know,
all season. Yeah,
oh man,
yeah.
distraction.
Distractions, and then you got to think. Right now you got team morale and everything. Everybody they love Jared Goff. And that's one thing about the Lions is, like I say, that's why Amon Ra got his contract. That's why Penny Sewell got his contract. Their whole thing is to say, hey, if you ball out, we're gonna take care of you. You got to think about last year, even though he gone, the wide receiver that dropped the pass in the Super. I mean,
Reynolds.
championship. Reynolds. You got to think about how they made sure he got his incentives for his contract to get paid. So they look at all that, and then you get the leader of the team, and you say, "Oh, y'all ain't gonna pay him though."
Right.
So yeah, it could be a morale thing too that they gonna have to think about. Like, you know, damn, they some of them ain't gonna take that right, but it's crazy because I think they got the money. We got to think like Golf got 30 million last year. I think the cap went up 20 something million. I think it was 20 something million. So they got the room. Plus next year, every year is projected to go up. But then you
Right.
got to factor that Penny and Amon Ra start getting paid next year.
Yeah.
Not this year. They gonna get their contracts for same 3 million or so. But next year, they contracts kick in. So it's a thing that Brad Holmes is really gonna have to adjust with and figure out if he really want to get that money up like that.
Right. Right. Um. Yeah. I'd like to think that they're gonna work on something, man. You know. Try to lock him in. It might not be that super long deal. That 5, 6, 7 year. You know what I'm saying? If they can lock him in, for 2 years or three, and if hopefully he's open to that, um, you know, um, we make that happen. You know what I'm saying? 2 year or 3 year deal. You know what I'm saying? Bump that number up a bit. You know what I'm saying? To 35, 40 million, whatever it's gonna be, whatever that number is. And
Mm-hmm.
man, let's roll. You know what I'm saying? Like let's take advantage of this window that we in. You know what I'm saying? Because NFL, that window can close real quick. Just
Oh yeah,
just with contracts alone, it could change. Like we pay Aiden and we pay, and next thing you know, like we like, oh man, like we gotta cut some folks, and we got we gotta
yeah,
draft some folks and get some rookie deals in the mix, and cut
yeah,
some big
yeah.
salaries and get veterans out, and you know what I'm saying. You get into that like that San Francisco type thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then you got real big decisions to make, and we can run down the line. Or Jameer Gibbs. We don't know David Montgomery probably don't want to do something. I think he on his last contract. I think, but you got Laporta. You know what I mean? You got who else you got out there? You got. I mean, it's a numerous
Brian
guy like
Bryant.
Brian Branch. Like you said, Hutchinson. You got Aleem McNeil still out there. Shit, you got the linebackers, you know what I mean? So you still got Jack Campbell out there. Um, Man, and then you get into the points. We should be straight because for a while, I'll say for a while, but that's why I think in the draft, that's why you see in the drafts when you pick in later rounds, you got to pick those players. And I think he did good. I've seen some criticism, but I've seen a lot of it was mostly receptive, good about the draft picks. Um, uh the draft picks. I see you, Rallo. What up with you, bro? I don't know. Wait, I ain't see your application. Jeff, you seen his application come in?
No, I ain't see it. I ain't see
Yeah. We gonna have to communicate. We gotta talk to the Eagles and make sure you're good. We gotta check your background.
it.
He said breaking news. I'm on the
Yeah.
bandwagon. I'm a Lions fan now. He said Tony Jones said I hear the Lions are sweet next year on the cap. Oh yeah, yeah, they is. Right now they still they ain't. I say sweet on the cap because we're not over. We're not close to being over. The 49ers was in that kind of position. But I mean, you see what it was. They've been in a NFC championship game, I think, 3 years straight. So they just ain't they go to the Super Bowl and ain't been able to finish it. So by the time they get to the point, they're gonna have to break that whole team up.
Yep. Yeah. It's um it's definitely a thing, man, where it's fluid year to year. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I guess that's why you pay to get a good GM. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they got to manage all of that. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Dre B said I think he'll either be traded before the season or during the season. David. Oh, you talking about David Montgomery? Since Gibbs will get most of the work. Yeah, but we need that complementary. They complement each other very well though. So I'm hoping he don't get traded. But yeah. Too. Rallo. Yeah, I see you too. Hey,
yeah,
we still gotta get your background information in first before you get on that Lions bandwagon, bro.
yeah. No, he's saying that ain't him. That's an Eagles fan. That's two. That's an Eagles fan.
Oh, Tuda. Wait a minute. Tuda Eagles fan?
Which I know two, the Eagles fan. I
I
thought
thought
Rollo was
Rollo
too.
was too. What is Rollo? Who you was rooting? Who you? Oh, he said I never had a team. Damn, I thought you had. Okay, I got y'all mixed up. Then my bad. Well, either way it goes, since you ain't never have a team, I guess we think about it. You know what I mean? We might have to ask your wife, make sure you didn't cheer for nobody. We gotta make sure. We gotta clear any bandwagon fan. We gotta make sure you're good. This is blood in, blood out.
Yeah, for
You see
sure.
one pride. You say I never had a team. Mr. Dre beat on, bro. Don't be like that. You say no bandwagoners. Don't be like that, bro. Let me see. What did he say? What Tom say? 83 million under next year. But you gotta look at that. I don't know. Look and see if they calculated Penny Sewell's contract in there and Amon Ra's in there. So if they ain't do that, then it ain't all the way.
Yeah, they got to recalculate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because then how the contract break down. Because a lot of times they'll backload the contract, so it
Mm-hmm.
might be a decent number for the first couple of years, and then the balloon payments jump in.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you owe 58 million. Damn, like, wait a minute. Then you got to renegotiate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Let's say we need money. Yeah, no doubt. Howard Foster, what up with you, bro?
Yes,
Salute to you.
sir.
He
What
said,
up?
what up, though? The guy, the legend,
Yes,
Howard Foster, my bro.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The North, the
Rollo, it's
North,
gonna be all right.
North Viking. What up?
No, we ain't gonna do all that, bro. We just gonna stick with the Holden Chiefs, bro. We ain't gonna do the, we gonna forgive Howard for going Arthur Hill in North. We ain't gonna hold that against, bro. He
Hey.
made his mark though.
For sure.
Yeah. Let me see, Dre B, what you say? He say pull up everybody who trying to get on the squad. Pull up all they old posts.
We got
Uh-oh,
to get the sports talk detective out.
yo. Hey, Dre B for
Background.
the screen. Yeah, Dre B for the screen, all the bandwagoners.
Man, that's how I need to go. You
Rollo,
gotta.
Rollo say, damn, Dre.
Hey, man, we protective of it because we done been through the fire, man. You know.
Yeah, that's what Dre B said too. He said we fought hard to get to this moment. They can't just be accepted in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
took all them bullets, man. You know what I'm saying?
man. Bro, we was all fighting when it was 016.
Man, you know, man,
Getting all the hate. We was getting all the hate.
man. That was I remember it was a bad time for me. When we started this group was like 2008, 2009. Like so, my Michigan Wolverines was terrible. My Lions was terrible. Like, if I'm thinking right, I believe my Pistons wasn't right either. So
Tiger was Leland. It was bad. That was bad. It was bad sports for Michigan, like overall
man,
in
I think
general.
Tigers was okay. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
sheesh.
yeah, it was horrible. I mean, Michigan State Spartans was doing all right, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
bad overall.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Tony Jefferson said 2 more years for Penny. What you mean 2 more years? He just got his contract, but what you saying that he got to play them 2 years out? I don't know. He just got he the highest paid offensive tackle, but it don't kick in this year.
Yeah, he just got paid, so
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out
It's
to
good.
Rod Wood. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
have a capologist.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. How would I see you, bro? Let me see. You say cap numbers. Let me see. Uh-oh. We going through the numbers. He said, I've never had lion slander, so I'm good. No doubt. Okay. You just gonna make sure, bro. It ain't nothing but some detective work. You good, you good. You ain't gotta worry about
What's up?
nothing. Yeah.
Dre on the case.
Dre, yeah, so make sure you good because Dre out there, bro. You know what Dre doing. He in that search function right now. I already know.
He all in there.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Pastor Brian. Yeah, he say my dad a diehard, so it's in me. No Diddy. Why you had to put the no Diddy? But I hear you. I seen the ending.
No
I
doubt.
ain't sure.
So shout out to Coach Brian.
Yeah, he heavy Spartans too. All the whole family, I think y'all all heavy Spartans.
You
So
have to
I'm
include
all
that
rock
part.
with y'all.
You have to
Yeah,
include that.
yeah, salute. Yeah. Hey, since he heavy Spartan, yeah, come on with us, Rollo. Forget all that. Come on in here. I forgot about that. Yeah, come on. Get all our fellow Spartans in there. I need all the help I can get.
Man, hey, no doubt, man. Man, we appreciate everybody being on man, with us, man. If you can, share the post, man. You know, we can get a few more people on here, man. Show us some love. Share the post. Uh, like the post, heart the post, whatever you do, and share.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Dre B say Rollo bound by blood. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Yep. So that's a good thing about it. It raises the whole city spirit, the whole state spirit. When them Lions is doing what they think, doing their thing. I know they always say it's hockey town, but I've seen plenty of times the Red Wings was winning, and it only did a minimal amount for the city. You know what I mean? But the Lions get the winning. You already seen in the draft. You got damn near what 200 something thousand people all getting along. I don't care if they don't like each other because of politics, because of religion, because they might be having the same baby mama drama, strange street beef, whatever. They all came together and was rocking for the Lions. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, definitely a great thing, man. Man, even seeing the governor out there, Big Gretch, went up there today and hit the stage to some booze. She got some booze out there. She threw a buff song though. She threw a buff song.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. But yeah, it's definitely dope. You know what I mean? And we don't talk about some of the draft picks too. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people out there, and this is my thing about it right now. Because a lot of people are gonna be holding. And sometimes you can be so successful in your drafts, which Brad Holmes and the whole crew been real successful these last couple of years. They last three classes. That now they're gonna be looking at this class for any kind of bad thing to go on. First off, you know what I mean? We only got 6 players. We ain't have 2 first-round picks like previously. So when you're looking at these picks right here, they should be judged or graded differently than last year's. You know what I mean? Or any other previous years, because a lot of these picks right now is depth. It's gonna be hard for them to crack spots. So if you see draft pick on it, don't even play. Damn, Brad, you messed up on this, man. No, we don't need to hear all that. Y'all know what it is. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for any of these rookies right now to crack the draft. Craft the starting lineup. Minus probably the cornerbacks, but it ain't gonna be easy for them. You still got Carlton, you still got a Meek Robertson. You know what I mean? Manuel Mosley might be come back in. You don't know what his timeline. So, and Brian Brandt's still out there for the nickelback, which I think he's gonna play a little bit more safety. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
but
think
it's
with these picks, with Arnold and then Rakeshaw, I think those picks, they're gonna push Brian back to safety. I think, which is a great thing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not that Brian Branch can't play in the slide or anything like that. Like he's real versatile. But
Hmm.
man, having a weapon like him at safety, you know what I'm saying, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because now, how safeties are, especially like a strong safety, like what I'm saying, he can move around. What I'm saying, like you can create some different matchups, and yeah, I think Glenn gonna be happy with uh, what the draft has put in his back pocket for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I think, and that's why we really haven't seen any kind of move when CJ got put out. We lost CJ Tracy Walker, so I think it ain't been no real type of added motivation or anything to replace them too because of Brian Brent. You
Yeah,
know what I
you got
mean?
Brian
So,
Brown. You still got Kirby Joseph.
hmm
They feel good
hmm
on the back end. So,
yeah.
what I'm saying? Now you add these corners, what I'm saying? Between the free agent corners, between, and the drafted corners, like, Arnold coming in, I think we talked about this even before the draft, like, what position could likely come in and, what I'm saying, be a star and start. Like, one of those positions was corner. And Arnold
hmm
coming like, hey, I'm a lockdown. I'm coming in. What I'm saying? So we got some
Yeah.
competition right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? With both of them, because Ray Charles
hmm
the best corner in the draft. So
So I
okay,
love it. Yeah, yeah,
let's go. Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's go. And that's what I like about Brad Holmes. When he put his mind to it, he changes a whole unit. You know what I mean? We've seen it before. We've seen him change the whole units. The running back, seen what he did with the running backs when we had Jamal Williams and what's his name?
Swift.
Yeah,
Swift.
Swift.
Yeah.
Wiped that whole unit out, brought a whole new unit that was better. We've seen him wipe out T.J. Hawkinson and come back with Laporta. You know what I mean? Uh, you see him not even mind. We lost Jonah Jackson, come back. We fill in the hole. So when he went at even the linebackers, he hit the linebackers. You know what I mean? Derek Barnes. Well, I think Derek was previous one,
Yeah.
but yeah, but he went and got Jack Campbell and he went and got Malcolm Rodriguez. You know what I mean? Then you look at it and you say cornerbacks. Boom. When he focuses on something, it changes the whole unit. And I think I seen something else where they was like it was overkill. No, it wasn't overkill. Not to me. When we overkill was us getting burnt every game and
Exactly, man.
still and
Ain't
still
no
going
overkill.
to the
You
NFC
can't. You
Championship.
Man, you can't have too many DBs, and especially
Mm-hmm.
he's sitting in a draft watching Chicago get Odunze, and you know what I'm saying. He's looking at them like they got three,
DJ
four wide
Moore
receivers.
already. Yeah, yeah,
like I need
yeah.
some I need some cats to cover. So he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 come on with them corners.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Ain't no more playing around. I know we
Mm-mm.
need I think we probably need I know somebody's talking about another DE, but I'm satisfied with the whole defensive line. When you had DJ Reader, you know what I mean, to go with Aleem McNeil and you got Aiden Hutchinson, that's a powerful punch right there. And that ain't even counting if James Houston get back to his norm, what he was doing. And if Davenport can reach his potential, you got to remember he was a high first round pick. If he can
Yeah.
reach his potential, you know what I mean. I'm good right there. I wasn't looking for. I would have think. I said before I would have loved to seen Chop Robinson getting picked, but I ain't upset. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-mm.
if you give me Chop Robinson or Terrion Arnold, which a lot of us didn't even think was possible,
Right.
it's not many people gonna say, oh yeah, at 29 we was gonna get Terrion Arnold, who was projected to be a top 15 pick.
No,
Nobody was thinking that.
no, hell no, no, they'd
Yeah,
be lying. They'd be lying.
big
Or you're a
time.
real life gypsy or something. It's like, you saw that coming. Like, nah, nobody saw
No,
that coming.
yeah, nobody saw that coming. The only one that was projected to us was in this race straw, and we got him in the second round. So hey,
Which is
it
even
worked out.
crazier.
Even crazier.
Man, 2 rounds in a row, Brad looking like, wait a minute.
For real, y'all
like
just
this
gonna let this
dude,
come to me?
yeah. All right, okay. So
Yeah.
nah, man. He saw like we saw last year. What was we complaining about? We complaining about getting burnt in the secondary. Like, damn, man, we can't cover nobody. Shit.
Can't cover nobody.
I'm pretty sure he was in front of his TV, probably saying the same thing. Like, God damn,
Damn, again?
come on, man.
Damn.
So
Yeah. And you know the crazy thing about it is, as much as we was getting burnt, we was so successful.
right, we still in the game, but like, man, we could have covered a little bit more. Like, man.
So now you look at it, you like, okay, you got Justin Jefferson out there. You know what I mean? Go ahead and put him on out there. We got Carlton Davis out there. Boom. If
Yep.
Carlton Davis struggling, you say, hey, Terrion, what you think you can do? Oh, you going out there. You might even can switch him off and on him to try to wear him down. Like, hey, put a fresh body on him here and there. Terrion, your turn. Carlton Davis, you get him. Hey, Ray Straw, just hold him for a couple of plays. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Or
saying? You can,
or you can bracket him because you good with everybody. We can cover everybody else. We ain't gonna let this dude beat us. So you know what I'm saying? Like we was in like last year, we couldn't do that. You can't bracket because we can't cover nobody. So we damn sure can't double nobody. You know, so like we just gotta try to be bend but don't break.
Exactly. And then another thing is with the way we was last year, we could complain all day. Carlton, come on, Carlton, David, come on, come on. I mean, not Carlton, but you could complain all day. Cam Sutton, Cam Sutton. But we had no other option. If he was getting burnt, it was it. That was our best quarterback. It was like, okay, well, you can't put Vildo on him. We know what's going to happen. You know, shout out to him, but he was our only option. Now we got a couple of options. So I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm happy with just the fact we can just roll more bodies out that's capable of being able to hold or mentally feel like they number ones.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Dre B said, even here in Dallas, all kind of fans pulling for the Lions, liking what it's doing for the Lions in city. Yeah, I'm in Arkansas, and there's a lot of people that come to me or had said, man, you know, I know my one homeboy, he was hitting me up, and you know, he had bought it. He had even had a Lions hat, and he was finna wear it, but we got blew out in we got beat in the championship game. So he was hitting me in the inbox, and I was like, he was kind of he's my guy, but he started saying some stuff. I was like, bro, I don't even want to talk no more.
No, right.
Cause yeah, now I know I got love for you. I know you got the Lions fan, because you got love for me, and plus you rocking the city and you rocking with it. Now I'm talking about I'm in Arkansas, in the
Yeah.
South. You know what I mean? So he getting his Lions get. He ready to root them on with me. But when he started saying something, I was like, bro, I like it, but you starting to troll now. Leave it alone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Let me breathe. I ain't feeling all right.
All right. Now ain't the time.
This ain't the time, because I know you rocking with him only because you ain't been die hard forever. So you could easily start going back and going at me, and I'm like, nah, bro, we just gonna chill, give you next year. Maybe you can start rocking again. But I don't feel like me and Jeff. I know if he say some things, you know, talking, I know he die hard. Be like, yeah, bro, we feeling the same way. Somebody else that just might have jumped on the wagon and they rocking with us, I'm gonna be like, bro, you gonna throw that hat to the side after they lost, like.
For sure.
Might even go return and kept your receipt and everything.
Right. Man.
Yeah. You see, Mr. Dre B said, I trust the process and what decision they make as they build the Lions roster. Adding corners and adding help on the defensive line. Kudos to Lions for going all defense this draft. Music to my ears. Oh yeah, bro. You know, I think Jeff, when we was on the all defensive draft last year, when we
Yeah,
was on that
man.
hype.
Yeah, man. After the season, hell, even after that game, after the NFC Championship, you know, I was silent for a while because you just didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, man. But the next time I post, I'm like, draft all corners. That's the first thing I said, like draft. So seeing them two corners come off the board, I'm like, okay, he must have listened. He was watching the same thing we was watching.
Man, hey, that's why I say I'm happy. I'm excited. And you know, I liked it all the draft picks. To tell you the truth, I didn't see one draft pick where I was like disappointed. Like, what you doing? You know what I mean? Like, we see other teams, and we see that you see a lot of complaints about other teams and they picks. We can talk about the Falcons. You know what I mean? I think they were talking about the Broncos. There's a couple of teams where, like I say, some of them teams pick because they looking at mock drafts and who they said they should get and all of that. You can almost see it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
no
Or they
doubt.
just, hmm
Yeah, I mean, we Lions fans, we've been there. You know what I'm saying? We was my draft specialist, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, if he can pick this one, and then, man, we've been there, you know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
personally, it was a lot of kickback, especially on the Michael Penix thing, which I just you know, I feel like it's a good pick. You know, um, you got Cousins that's, I don't know, he's like 35 ish, coming off
hmm
a major injury. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people mad at the Penix pick, where you know what I'm saying, but you wasn't really mad at your team paying all that money to an injured quarterback. Like, why you ain't mad about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that
if
ain't never won.
yeah, yeah. If I'm the GM, hell yeah, I'm picking a quarterback because I'm not solid. Like, like you don't even know if Cousins gonna play in the preseason. You don't even know. Like, you hope he coming to camp. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so how you gonna how you gonna sit pat and not? You got Penix sitting right there. Why not? And you
exactly.
like him. I'm pretty sure they brought him in, and they probably fell in love with him. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we finna make this happen. So, and the good thing is, you get Cousins back and he play, and you know what I'm saying. He guaranteed for 2 years. I know he got a 5-year deal, but I think he guaranteed for two. So
hmm
if you get them two out of him, then Penix gonna be ready.
Be ready. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that because I feel like this. You know what I mean? I think with Kirk Cousins, I think was 35 years old for one reason. And like I say, I know Kirk Cousins because of Michigan State. I rooted for him at Michigan State. So I done seen him way back when he was a freshman. And I know he a baller. He really ain't won in the NFL at all. You know what I mean? He had about 2 good solid years with Minnesota as far as winning. But it's a guy that playoff, I think he got one playoff win. I'm still trying to find out which one it was. That's how bad it was. It's like, as they fans, they should think like, yeah, we got you to hold it on for right now. You know what I
Yep.
mean? To hold it maybe this year and maybe even help Penix. Teach him some things you might know. You know what I mean? Get him ready. And you turn 36, 37. I know you don't plan on playing until you're 45. So by the time you go, Penix is ready. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah, no
go.
doubt. No doubt. You're a 35-year-old quarterback. You got a 5-year contract. You ain't seeing all them 5 years. You're not.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just a very special situation, which
hmm
that ain't his history. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
hmm
gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
guess what?
And see that, and that's another thing because he hasn't been an injury prone quarterback. You know what I mean? So now you're getting a serious injury. Now they got to even see how mentally you come back from it. Is you going to be a little hesitant? Is it time where you start getting another injury right on top of it because you're making up for that feeling? Or is it your body starting to break down? You know what I mean? So, yeah, Atlanta, they got an insurance policy to me to say, hey, if he do go down, roll out the young guy. Come on, Penix. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
insurance.
absolutely. I mean, then Father Time undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
He's undefeated. Like, yeah, I mean, he's been durable. You know what I'm saying? I think, it's another sport, but I think of somebody like Barkley. I don't think Barkley had major injuries. But then he got to Houston, and then, Father
He
Time
broke
kicked
down.
in. Next thing you know, the Achilles pop, bloop. Like, then he get another, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that fast. It's
Yeah,
over.
sad but true. Sad but true. You know what I mean? So if I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, I ain't stressing it. I'm kind of like at least they thought about the back. I mean the position. Now we got a good backup, a young backup. Cause he's still 24. I know they were saying about his age and questions, and by the time he do get to start, he'll be 27, 28. Well, that might
Right.
be ready for his prime. You know what I mean? And by then, you're hoping that Atlanta built. Well, I ain't hoping that they do, but by then you might see that Atlanta building a team around him. But
Yeah. I mean, and then you got to think too. Like they see an opportunity in front of them. You ain't gonna have no drafts like this where you got 5 quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying in the first round. Like the
man,
quarterback pool ain't that deep. You know what I'm
mm-mm,
saying? And who's
mm-mm.
to say that they ain't look at next year's draft like,
Like, oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see nobody that I'm really gonna wait on the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we got to get one now. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
one
That's
now.
yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Dre B said, bend but don't break defenses are stressful. Yeah, we
whew,
know all
Lord,
about that.
man,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
stressful.
Yeah. He said we kept what the heck, bro? I think that might have been autocorrect or something. I don't know. Dre B, I ain't get what you said on that. We kept Ewu right. Uh Tony said
Yeah,
I still want Jacobs to come back. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't think that one happening.
yeah, that
Uh
ship to sail, big dog.
yeah. Yeah, because you gotta think with the cornerback position, we got Carlton Davis, you got Terrion Arnold, you got Ennis Raystraw, you got Amik Robertson, you got Manuel Mosley. That's five right there. Then they probably gonna keep Gilmore, cause special teams too. So you got six cornerbacks right there.
Yep,
I don't see what Jerry Jacobs gonna fit in at that.
not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
And so yeah, but yeah, on that Penix thing, yeah, I ain't mad at that at all. I mean, yeah, I just peaked at a 2025 mock, and I'm looking at quarterbacks. I'm like, Shador, Carson Beck, Cam
It's
Ward,
iffy. Yeah.
Quinn
Mhm.
Ewers. Yeah, come on, Penix. Like, you come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you come on.
It's iffy. Real
Yeah.
iffy. Bo Mac, I don't know, bro. That's I know you're on YouTube, so Tony, I'm gonna address that comment you just said too, where you said, but Bo Mac on YouTube says, "Salute with all you do, respect. Before we talk about sports, we must both open a bag of Cheetos and say our prayers." I'm hoping you ain't get the hot bag, and that's why you saying your prayers. But salute to you, bro. We appreciate you.
No doubt.
Yeah, Tony
For
said I
sure.
don't see. He said Tony said I don't see Dre in the chat. Yeah, Tony. It depends
Yeah,
on which one you in because it's streaming on my personal page. It's streaming on Jeff's personal page. It's streaming on Thawed magazine page, Facebook page. It's also streaming. Well, they stopped the group page, group one. So, but it's like five Facebook pages it's streaming on, plus YouTube and Twitter. So it's like seven locations. So you might not see them on the chats, but you're gonna see comments. So if y'all see comments come up, it might not be in the chats, but because they on a different platform. Because we got like seven, like I say, seven platforms running right now. So that's
for
what that
sure.
is, Dre. I mean, that's what it is, Tony.
No doubt. No doubt. Shout out to the Laker fans out there. I see the Lakers up after one. They 28-21. So, but
Yeah. They've been doing that every game.
yeah. So I don't know the
Yeah.
Laker fans out there, where y'all at, man? Like, what y'all feeling like? What y'all seeing in the game? But yeah, I don't know. I was talking to a couple Laker fans, man. Of course, the Bron angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's never really his fault. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody else's fault. This player ain't score, or D'Lo ain't doing this, and Reeves ain't doing this. Like, dog, like no
LeBron, the way
accountability ever. Like, damn,
man,
man.
bro, and it's crazy. I hate to draw this parallel to our Lions, though, but it is kind of like it. You know what I mean? Because it's like LeBron needs that Jared Goff type treatment. If you don't put the perfect team around him, then you get scared. You know what I mean? We all love Goff. We know he can throw. He's a NFL quarterback. We know how good he is as an NFL quarterback. We ain't screaming go. We ain't saying all of that. But we know we need a team around him that's excellent, that can play and hold it up for us to go far. Lakers, if their team ain't like what they feel, it's the team. See, we know it's Goff. We ain't delusional. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
just saying, we know it's Goff. We know he got to have that perfect team around him. Not Laker fans, or not Brian. I ain't gonna say Laker fans, but Brian fans. They can have the perfect squad around him, and if they win, it was Brian. But if they have a shaky squad around him, and they got more talent than Denver Nuggets to me, but it ain't gonna be his fault, and he ain't gonna hold accountability. That's my only problem because I think he's a great player. He's a top 10 player, top 5 player, history wise. But when you get to talking about the best ever, and you can already see that everything has to be right or it's a struggle, it's not like I can't just see where he gonna get his, but lifting that team to the greatness, you got to have everything right. And if everything ain't right, and I don't think the Denver Nuggets got everything right. I see Jamal Murray and Jokic, and it's like a lot of the good role players.
Yeah, and that's just it. And your best player, in Denver, he knows how to facilitate. You know what I'm saying? And ride the hot hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's been a hot hand every game. It's been a different player. You know what I'm saying? I think even last game, like Gordon had a game where he stepped up, and I think he was in the 20s, like 25 probably. Uh, I, for me, with the Lakers, man, I think they have a decent team. It's just the focus. It's just the strategy of it all. AD, like they should be riding AD. And you know what I'm saying, and LeBron should be playing more of a side role. Like he shouldn't be the one handling the ball most of the time. You know what I'm saying,
So
like
his usage.
play off the ball, man. Like play off the ball and be a small forward. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, but you want to be the point forward, and you know what I'm saying. You want to, direct traffic and go through pick and rolls and. You know what I'm saying? And then, Brown fans started saying, well, AD standing in the corner. Yeah, because he gonna get out the way. Like what I'm gonna do, stand in the
Yeah,
lane? Like he finna
yeah.
come through the lane.
Get
Like
yelled at.
yeah, like I'm getting out the way. Like maybe he'll dish it, like and
Yeah.
you got D-Lo, you got other cats that's in the corner. Like we done seen
They
this story
frustrated.
before. We done
A
seen
lot of
this
them
story
frustrated.
before. Like, we just seen this with Mario Chalmers standing in the corner. We just seen it with, Boobie Gibson
Love,
standing in the corner.
Kevin Love.
Like cats that's playing out of position can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell, you ran Lonzo Ball out of LA. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done
It
seen this
got to be
before.
just right. Like I said with Jared Goff, it got to be just right. And like I say, I ain't saying Jared Goff the GOAT. I know what he need. And if they hold accountability and say, yeah, we need this around him or is lights out. No, it's not happening. I know Nikola Jokic, all the love to him, but if anybody's saying done with 90s and all that, look at Jokic, man. He's a throwback to the 90s to me, except he can shoot. He shoot the three. They act like Jack Sigma couldn't shoot the three or Bill Laimbeer couldn't shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? But he's not the fastest. He's not the highest jumping cat. Defense, I don't even know if he really played defense.
No,
You know
don't.
what I mean? Rebounding
Don't.
ain't his main thing either. He one of them dudes where you playing on the playground. He like, oh yeah, pick him. He the biggest dude out here. Come on out here. And when you taking the ball, he standing at 3-point line like, hey, give me the ball. You're like, damn, motherfucker, man, damn, I can't even shoot here. Here you go. I go get the rebound. I'm 5'5" or something. Let me go get the rebound, bro. You 7 feet, huh? Here you go, bro. I go down here and try to get the rebound. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a thing, man. But we'll see what happens, man. I know a lot of Laker fans. They ready for the LeBron era to end. So
Yeah.
if they lose tonight, yeah, it's gonna be some conversations.
Yeah. I see apologize too, because we had a lot of comments in there when we was talking football. We didn't get to all the comments on the football. We kind of shifted because it's a night too. They watching the Lakers, and I know a lot of fakers. This is gonna be a Lakers. It's gonna be emotional for them. So we kind of jumped into the Lakers and Brian. You know what I mean? So we had a lot of comments. I'm gonna go ahead and try to read the comments
Yeah,
too.
go
So
ahead.
yeah, let me see. Let me catch up. I don't want to leave nobody out. But Mr. Dre B said Jaguars, Texans, Titans, Indianapolis should have everything division. I think it. Okay. Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback. Yeah. I ain't questioning that right there, Bomac. No doubt. I still think they pissed me off in the championship game. I know that. Um, you the top running team in the league, and now you don't want to run against Kansas City. And it wasn't like Kansas City was putting up a wall to stop them from running. They just didn't run.
Man,
So
crazy.
yeah. JB said we will hear a lot about that division since CJ over there. Talking about the Eagles. Oh yeah, no doubt. Kevin Marshall, what up with your coach Kel? He said Cousins won't make it past 2 years. And what's up, my brothers? Yeah, no doubt. We just
What
talking
up, bro?
about that, me and you too. Yeah, what up, Coach Kel? Y'all go check out the MTAC More Than a Coach podcast, and sending prayers out for the wifey. Hopefully everything going all right, man. You know what I mean? Prayers for you, and hopefully I ain't heard nothing. Let me know. And yeah, if y'all do go check out the interview we did with Coach Julian Taylor, too. I think Saginaw United coach. So he doing big things, man. Shout out to you, Coach Kev.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, glad you brought that up, man. Congratulations to Coach Jew. He was named Saginaw United head coach, for the new school that's opening up this fall. So salute to Coach Jew. Been doing his thing for a number of years now, man. So keep doing your thing.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Salute. Mr. Dre B said I was talking about the corner, African cornerback Ewu. Probably let CJ go because of his late season play.
But
yeah.
it
Ewu
is.
for the.
Who is he talking about? I'm
Oh, he's
trying to
talking
remember.
about Iffy. He's
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
Iffy. I'm going to say Ewu. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't see no F in there because it's Iffy. You talking about Iffy Tour. I can't tell his name though. But he did great. You know what I mean? We need Iffy. We call him Iffy. You know what I mean? That's short but sweet because I don't want to butcher his name. But yeah, that helped by having Iffy and Kirby. But we got to remember Kirby Joseph just came off hip. I'm thinking, if I ain't mistaken, it's a hip procedure. He didn't have hip surgery, but he had a
Yeah.
hip procedure. So he might not start immediately. I think he's gonna miss preseason and probably maybe a week or two before he get back in there. So we got Brian Branch. I think that's where you're gonna see Brian Branch more than safety spot, and you're gonna have that whole slew of cornerbacks that we got playing nickels and slots in the two main spots. So that's what I see as far as that. I'm thinking with Iffy and with Kirby having his injury, so his procedure. So that's something to look out for if Brian Branch. I don't think they're gonna plan on keeping him as a nickel back. They got bigger plans for him. That was just to get his feet wet.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Dre B said I'm on Facebook watching. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, Tony Jefferson was wondering. Both of y'all on Facebook, but on different pages. Tony Jefferson say dig. He said love it. Lakers looking good. I know you just waiting, Dre B. yeah. Kevin Marshall said, I'm here, but it's over for them. Yeah, no doubt. Talking about them Lakers probably. He say facts, Jeff. Tony Jefferson said, I've been saying that about Brian for years. Yeah. Kerry Cooper, what up, Coop?
What
Salute
up,
to you,
Coop?
bro. Yeah, hope you're recuperating for that long one we had yesterday. We had a long show yesterday,
Woo.
almost 4 hours.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, my wife looked at me like it's midnight. Like y'all just getting up. She just came in here like, hey, is old boy on? Like, nah, we on something different today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will. She ain't like Will on there. Like y'all would have cut it short.
And we'll get that credit. He get that criticism, boy. But if y'all don't know what we're talking about, go check out Thawed News. The show we did last night. It was live action for 3-4 hours, and we had Dre B on there, Kerry Coop. Me, Kerry, and Jeff host that show, and then we had Waterman Willie Lee in there. They got kind of electric at points in time. I think Jeff blood pressure raised up a little bit too. So.
Man, we and Will been at it for years, man. So it's all love.
No doubt. So that's the lovely thing about it. Like I said, we got sports talk right now. So a lot of people might watch us on Sports Talk. Then we got Thawed News. So a lot of people watch us on Thawed News because it's a wide ranging topics. Then we got Win Life Talk. You got Let's Rap. And then I do shows on Tuesday, which I'm about to let that go probably to focus on more things. But we just got a lot of shows that certain people might like here and certain people might like there, and they might not watch sports and they might. So we try to have something for everybody. So appreciate everybody watching wherever you're watching and whatever one you're watching. So salute to you.
No doubt.
But check that out. Yeah, go check that out. Thawed News. I don't expect you to check out the 4 hours because, like I say, it was a 4-hour show. It was a lot of debates, a lot of topics going on. Some blood pressure raising, some call outs, some muted mics.
No doubt.
Yeah, people. My man Willie Lee left the show, and later on told me, "Come on back." He coming back in, and yeah, it was kind of electric the whole show. So y'all check that out. You'll see what we talking about.
No doubt. No
Uh,
doubt.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to you, Coach Kevin. He say thanks, fellas. He say respect y'all. No doubt, all the time, bro. You know, even if I might not see or say or we might not all the time, but it's all love. Ain't nothing. Ain't no nothing. It's just we all doing things. Sometimes I already know you ain't gonna be able to watch the show here and there. You got things going, so whenever you pop in, it's all love. But don't never think if you don't pop in for months or whatever that it's gonna be like, oh man, Kevin. No, it ain't like that. It's all love. So the same thing. Appreciate you, bro.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Dre B said, yeah, him. Uh, Gary Coop say watching the Lakers go down. Yeah, that's why it's Jeff was talking about it, and that's why we had the Lakers as a topic. We was talking about the draft too, but the draft kind of isn't died down, and everybody kind of now it's like the NBA players got their times now. So the Lakers is one of the main talks, and that's why we're gonna talk about Lakers because a lot of eyes on the Lakers right now. They
Yeah.
like
No doubt. They literally own right now, so people it's top of mind because people watching. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the Lakers up 37-32 in the second. 7 minutes to go before halftime. So, they got all the nation got their eyes on that game. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, because they know they hanging on. They fingers they slipping, but they holding on by dear. So you can tell the pressure. And that's what I want to see. Because the third, I ain't gonna lie, the Lakers been playing them tough in the first half. But it's like the third quarter, they always fold or give up a big lead or go down or whatever. So we're gonna see if the Nuggets stay close to them all the way to the third or fourth, like that guy that's in the track running behind you and waiting and like, hey, I'm on your back, I'm hawking you, and see if your body tighten up and now he pass you at the end. We're gonna see if the Nuggets do that. So it's gonna be interesting.
yeah, it's looking like that's how it's playing out. Like they just kind of managing. You know what I'm saying? They down by 4, down by 3, down by 5. Just kind of staying right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little 8-0 run, boom. You know what I'm saying? We like, damn.
Hey, and all them Brown fans that's hoping for more ammunition to be able to say this don't help them. Being swept in the first round don't help them. So they up there praying at the TV and they fighting and they like, come on, Brian, and they do not want more ammo against LeBron in their debates.
Man, I think traditional Laker fans are ready for the soap opera they in. Shout out to my boy Ro Kelly, out there. You know what I'm saying? He like, I ain't even coming back until he gone. So we got some boycotting Laker fans out there. So
yeah, I seen that. I told him, I said, as a Piston fan, this been like some of the loveliest years to see the Lakers like they is right now. I ain't tripping. No, I'm just gonna tell you the straight up truth. Now I'm not a Brian fan and I'm not a Laker fan, so I'm a Piston fan. So anybody, oh, you don't like Brian? Nope. I mean, not right now. He playing. He a great player, but I ain't gotta love him like y'all love him. You know what I mean? So to see the Lakers not make the playoffs twice, to lose in the first round twice, to get swept. If they get swept this time, it don't make me none because I ain't been rooting for the Lakers. I ain't even root for the Lakers when Magic was with them, and I'm a Spartan fan. No, I was Zeke, professional when Zeke. Yeah, Magic, thank you, Michigan State Spartan, but right now you're a Laker. So it's the same with me. If they lose or get swept, don't be up there mad at me because I said something. Or you don't like Brian because he's black. No, don't cut that out, bro. Don't do all that old side shifty stuff.
man, hate that stuff, man. Like, he ain't on my squad. Like, why I gotta root for him? He ain't on my squad.
Man, they'll do some silly stuff too, bro. Like, you don't like him because he been with his girl for all since high school. Bro, what the fuck? What is we talking about, bro?
Yeah, dog. That'd be like somebody, you know what I'm saying? That ain't even happen with Jordan. No, Cats wouldn't be like, you should be rooting for Jordan because Jordan is great. He the GOAT. No, he on the Bulls. We hate them.
We hated them, bro. We hated them. And and that's the only reason I speak for Jordan, because I speak for Jordan on the court. I'll tell you something about the court, and they be like, he had gambling problems, bro. What the fuck I'm talking about? All right, bro.
Man, I be feeling like I be feeling like I gotta, get some scope and clean my mouth out after defending Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
I hate it too,
man.
bro. I be up there mad because I be like, want to tell him how he got his ass beat against the Pistons, but I be like, no, because if I say that, they're gonna be like, oh, you like Jordan? They're gonna use something against me. So I'm like, bro, my ammo is right now. The thing is, y'all having GOAT debates, right? And now you talking about two people in it. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pick the one I felt was the best out of the two. Oh, you a Jordan fan, bro? Come on, man. Okay, it is what it is. No, I'm not a Jordan fan. No, I'm not a LeBron fan. But I'm debating on who the top two or who the best player on the court. All that other shit is irrelevant to me. I feel like Isaiah was the GOAT, but y'all, that ain't the discussion.
Right.
I'm gonna join the discussion. Now you mad because I picked in the discussion.
And that's usually why I don't even get in, because cats be emo, man. Like,
man,
bro.
Bro, they'll straight up sit there and tell you, hey, who you think the best, Brian or MJ? And you be like, hey man, MJ better on the court. Everything. Oh, you just an MJ fan? Now you want to discredit me because you asked me which one out of the two. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Let me see. Kevin Marshall say, what about the 14 of them 18? Oh, we ain't even have to talk about that,
yes,
Coach
sir.
Kev.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I had to stop, bro. We ain't got to do
it. Hey. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We didn't quite get to that record. We was shooting for the record. You know what I'm saying?
I'll let Jeff address that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We drafted in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So had a lot of Michigan fans out there rooting for the fellas getting drafted. I think the last one that got drafted was Cornelius Johnson, I think, like 7th round. Man, great draft. Great job for the program, man. For the champs. You know what it is? Champs, baby.
All right. Y'all acting up now.
Go Blue.
No, but salute to them. Salute to them because I think they got to enjoy it because this the peak. You know what I mean? So now we can go back to the days when they go back down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They got they what is Sharon Moore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm waiting for him to do his Juwan Howard impression.
Hey, no, new regime, but you know what I'm saying? We kind of keeping the same, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it physical, and keep going. And keep trolling.
I see y'all got your first recruit in a while. I think running back or something like that. I forgot what it was.
I think it was a defensive end. Yeah. Which, people was complaining about that. Like, man, we're gonna get we just got the staff in, you know what I'm saying? Like they gotta, they gotta be able to hit the trail, man. Like it don't happen overnight. Like I think people have this video game view of recruiting. Like you get on the game and start recruiting, and then boop boop boop. That ain't how it works in real life. In real life, you got to go see people, parents, and they asking questions, and you know what I'm saying. And, hey, you know what I'm saying. I hear y'all might be on probation. Like, what's going on with that? And you know what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna take a minute for them to convince some folks. Like, okay, I guess they gonna be all right. Like, we can go on ahead and join up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you on that because recruiting is one of those things, though. It's real intricate. It's a beautiful thing, but it's still intricate and a lot of things go on with it. And the fact is, a lot of the school help that it's a school, but at the same time, it's more than a school. A lot of times they ain't committing to the school, even though they might say that school is my dream school. It's still the coach. You know what I mean? They committing. You know what I'm saying? Harbaugh ain't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they got a new coach. They like, hold on, I love Michigan. Maybe that's how they might feel, but they like, man, look, I don't know about y'all coach. So you got to have all of that together. You got to have the school, the prestige. You got to have the coach. They got to know. They got to feel comfortable before they commit to the school.
And then you got competition. You know what I'm saying? You think these other coaches ain't calling? And they saying, "Hey man, I don't know. I heard they gonna they gonna get some more probation." You know, so like, hey, we ain't on probation. You come this way, we got some NIL money for you. You know, so like, you got competition for these cats. Like, you ain't
Yeah,
recruiting them one on one.
yeah,
Like, all
yeah.
right, I got a top 10. Boop, boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
And this coach said he gonna give me this, and this coach said, "Hey,
The NIL too, yeah. All of that.
yeah,
It's like
like
I said, there's so many things going on that you gotta get all of them. You know what I mean? Like you said, the NIL, the money gotta be right, the school gotta be right, the coaching staff gotta be right. You know, so if they questioning one of those things, they finna look at another school that might have all of that together.
yeah, no doubt. Man, his name is escaping me, but the quarterback, the 5-star quarterback from Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like Michigan was on him heavy, 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 heavy. And then LSU came in like, look, you're gonna get X amount of dollars, and we gonna get your parents jobs down here. Y'all getting a house. Look, shit. Even Harbaugh was like, you got to take that, dog. Man, best wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we can't even match it. Can't even
Yeah,
match.
yeah, yeah.
You'll be a fool
Hey,
now.
yeah. You gotta just say, go ahead, young fella, do what you do, man. We want
Man,
to see you
you
in the
can't do
best
nothing but
position
respect the
possible.
game. You
Yeah.
can't do nothing but
Don't
respect it. Like, damn.
yeah. Don't
Who's the
even
next
hate.
one on the quarterback list? Who's next?
Yeah.
Call
Don't
him.
hate. Yeah, don't hate on him because they gonna put it on social media and that's really gonna draw recruits away from you.
Man, no. I mean, all they can do is, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody got an NIL collective now, you know what I'm saying? So, coach might be like, all right, well, LSU offering this. Like, man, let's get them a call, see what they can. Can y'all match that? Nah, we can offer this.
Mhm. Yeah. Throw your hands up. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. It's real intricate on that recruiting process. So, yeah, I already know with the Michigan State, I ain't even gonna go into it, but hopefully Jonathan Smith get things rolling. But we're gonna go back. I ain't gonna go into we kind of struggling, so I'm gonna leave that alone until we get out the struggle mode.
No
Let me
doubt, no
see.
doubt.
Yeah, Mr. Dre B say Mavs got to stamp out the Clippers tomorrow. We want Denver.
Mm. I don't know if
Uh,
y'all want Denver. Y'all,
yeah, I never
but if y'all
thought that.
win, get them.
Yeah, as long as we've been watching basketball, just like we didn't think Golden State was ever gonna be the way they was back. As long as we don't watch, I never thought Denver Nuggets would be the team that's putting fear in everybody either. You know, but it is what it is. We can go back to way back to Doug Moe and everything. We know how Denver franchise was like an entertainment franchise. To see them as a championship franchise is still a little shocking to me, but times change.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And, they just playing good ball. I mean,
Good team
they
ball.
share the ball, man. And that's for me. You know what I'm saying? That as NBA in general, like is mostly unwatchable for me. Like I really, what I'm saying, I don't, I'm not real happy with the product. You know what I'm saying? So it's very few teams that I like to watch. Golden State is one of them, and Denver is another one. And really maybe another one. I think I like watching Minnesota, but you know what I'm saying, like because I like Ant, but
Mm-hmm.
it's it's hard for me to watch because it's I don't know, just a lot of bad basketball for me. A lot of what I'm saying. I guess I'm turning into Larry Brown. Like I hate the 3-point shot. Like, damn, everybody just gonna shoot threes. Okay, you're just gonna jack up threes. All right, damn. Like where's the mid range game? Like anybody gonna post up? Like I'm looking at a guard that got 3-4 inches on somebody. Like why don't you turn around, dog, and back him down? It's like
Yeah,
man, he
yeah,
trying to cross him up like
yeah.
turn it off. Get irritated real quick.
Yeah, we in that analytics game. I remember when the Houston Rockets had that layup with 3-pointer or layup, nothing else type of thing. And it's like, it's like too many. It's kind of like I don't know when you got so many. Say, well, I don't know how you can say it. When you got so many analytical things going on, analytical like thinkers or whatever saying how the game should go that probably never even touched the basketball, or it's kind of just difficult because they telling you to do this or that because it's the best option, but they taking the emotion out of the game. You know what I mean? It'd be like people be like, Shaq wouldn't be this. Yeah, he probably wouldn't with the way the analytics go, but you let Shaq come in there and actually play and dunk on somebody and you see everybody go, ah, they didn't count for that. They didn't count for everybody. Now they don't want to shoot because they already scared of something to happen. You take all the emotions out of the game because you like, hey, go to that spot, shoot. Go to this spot, rebound. Go to that, and you got everybody playing like robots now. You know what I mean? It's like, do this, do that. Don't move. If you shoot that, you out of the game. You do that, you know what I mean? And I hate it in a way because I've seen it as Pistons fans. We've seen it with Sadiq Bey in a lot of ways. Um, I know Sadiq Bey was a young player, a developing player, but he wanted to develop a better game overall, an all-around game. And Pistons really wanted him to be that three-point shooter, do this, do that, go to this spot, get out of the way when they doing this. And he was like, "Shit, I want a ball. And they was like, "Okay, we got to. You ain't gonna do what we need you to do. You ain't fitting the team." And that was one of the reasons why, in my eyes, what I seen in a lot of things too, what I read is he wasn't doing anything. He wanted to be an all around player. They wanted him to be a 3-and-D wing. So
Right.
if you want to be an all around player and be able to post up, be able to shoot the mid range, want to do this, and they say, no, I need you to play this specific thing so that everything else can roll right, what can you do? So it kind of destroyed his career because I don't think it'd ever be the same. He go to the Hawks and they told him to do the same thing. I don't
Yep.
need you up there being a dribbler or need you to try to do this, that. No, I don't need you to go to the corner, stand there, shoot that three and make it, and let everybody else run and do what they got to do and get out the way or whatever. And it kind of just throw the game off a lot of times to me, and it stop a lot of players from really playing really how they really can play.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely a different product. It's not. I just understand it ain't for me, so I just most of the time I turn it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than specific, very specific teams or even very specific matchups, I just check in, check out some
Yeah,
YouTube, like that be it.
it can be disappointing, bro. Like I say, Sadiq Bey was one of the ones that made it really disappointing to me because after he scored that 50-point game and he was hitting from everywhere, I was like, okay, yeah, they finna let him show out. And it was like no, that was it. You had your time. It's like, damn, dog. And when you watching the game and you know these things going on, and you can see that get get to that spot to let Cade do what he do, get out of his way. Now you don't clog the lane or you don't move. No, you kind of see the robotic thing. So sometimes it can be disappointing because you want to see the players play and do what they really can do, and you know they got to be more robotic.
Yep, no doubt.
hmm Coach Kevin said Magic the GOAT. Kerry Cooper said, I told dude earlier that don't nobody hate LeBron. The dramatics is crazy. Yeah, I don't hate LeBron. I know it's a lot of stuff out there. Jeff probably the same way. We don't hate LeBron. I mean, I don't know him. I don't know him to hate him. I only watch him on the court. You know what I mean? I don't like the Lakers. I
No, he ain't on
mean,
my team. I guess that's the only thing I keep saying.
yeah.
He ain't
He
on my
became a
team.
Piston.
I don't have to like them. I don't. Like some players, growing up as a Pistol fan, like sometimes you did have other players on other teams that you would like.
You
Like I
watch or something.
generally like Dominique. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's other players that you like, I guess. But for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, you ain't on my squad. Like I ain't really checking for you like that. Like
Yeah,
good or bad or indifferent. I'm mostly indifferent.
exactly.
Checking for you. You ain't on my team. Like so
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even got no real feelings, so it's hard for me to even get into any real discussions about dog because I really don't have no feelings about him. And so when you come at me with feelings, I just be like, all right, like
Yeah,
all right,
yeah, yeah.
like go on, okay, you got it. Like last word is yours
Mm-hmm.
because I ain't got no feeling about it. I have an opinion like most things, but I ain't got no feel. My feelings ain't
Mm-hmm.
attached to it, like because he ain't on my team, so. And he ain't even a
Yeah.
rival. Like I didn't even see
Yeah.
if he was on a rival. Like we hated Jordan. That was a rival. So we hated
Mm-hmm.
Bird. Like, it was a rival. Like we
The
had some
rival.
history with them. We ain't got no history of
Mm-hmm.
Bron. Like he was in Cleveland. Okay,
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So like Jeff said, to have us indifferent talking about oh, he's the GOAT. He's the best ever. You're not gonna get that, so stop trying to get it out. It's like, you know what I mean? Only reason, and it might help him later after he retired. You know what I mean? When he retired and hang it up to be able to say, okay, I can look at some things a little differently, the same way I did with Jordan. Jordan been retired for shit, what, 20-something years? So I can look at it and be like, yeah, man, I wanted them to clothesline your ass. But I can say I seen all the things you did, and it's hard for anybody to duplicate it because I actually watched you. And while I was rooting for my team that was good and a championship team, and I'm watching you, and I know the things we had to do to try to battle you, I can have that respect for you because now you gone. You out the way. That's past as history. But I know I be kind of silly or delusional to know that we damn near we had to have Jordan rules, that we had to damn near throw cats at him when he come in the hole. Like, no, bro, you're not gonna do this. We can't let you get the ball up. To know that we put that much force and action and the effort into stopping this guy, and he still will get 30-some points a game or more on us. Yeah, I can appreciate that now. Did I did? No. Shit, he was hurting my team.
Yeah, I mean that. It's the same for him. You know what I'm saying? It's the same for Bird. You know what I'm saying? Like he hated Bird. I hated Boston more than anybody. Like, like hated the city of Boston. Like I didn't even want to say nothing about Boston. I hated it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it took me years to even warm up to the legacy of Bird and be like, okay, Bird was a bad man. It took a long time for that. Like, so to have people, want to have feelings, and he's still playing, and
playing.
supposed to give him reverence while he's still playing.
While he's still playing.
Dog, what? That don't even that was something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they don't even think. They don't even think like, damn, I know why he don't rock with him. They be like, why you don't rock with him, bro? Is you serious? It's like telling a Nuggets fan that's playing him right now, hey, Nuggets fan, say he's the GOAT. The fuck you mean? We finna put him out and sweep him. What you want me to do that for? Now you mad and say he don't like him because he don't like the fact he been with his kids playing basketball. Bro, come on, that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, the relevance crazy.
It's crazy, but I think it all comes down to the fact that, when you think of Brian fans, like none of them are team fans. Like they ain't got no team. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't even really relate to them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've rooted for the Pistons, good, bad, you know what I'm saying? Before Isaiah, it's early Isaiah, you know what I'm saying? Kelly Chapuka and all, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been through all of that. Like, and they're not. They just latched on to somebody. Like, oh, he gonna be great. Shoot. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's gonna be the craziest part is that when he retires, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people just spreading all over the place. They're gonna be on different teams. I like Ant. I'm a Timberwolves fan now. I like there's gonna be people spreading. Oh, I'm back a Pistons fan. They're gonna be all over the place. There's gonna be so many free agent fans all over the place when Brown retires. It's gonna be ridiculous.
It is.
Bandwagon.
Right. And it ain't no real replacement that's coming either. Like, you look at this draft, which hurts me as a Piston fan. Like, this will be the draft we'll get another number one pick. And ain't even really no star in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't even, so you ain't even got no next star. Shout out to
always happens for us.
Man, shout out to Space, you know what I'm saying? I'm always teasing him, you know what I'm saying? Like, Brian gonna retire, man. Who gonna be next? You know what I'm saying? Like,
He probably go. I know a lot of them, they like Wembanyama, but they don't want to be Spurs fans.
Man. They was watching out for Bronny. They was hoping for Bronny, but I don't know.
So, they trying to find somebody, man. And we're gonna throw shots at y'all because we strictly Pistons fans. What we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. Let me see. Mr. Dre B said lots of NFL teams just upgraded their rosters with those champion players.
Those champion players. Yes, sir. Go blue.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do all that. I was gonna say that a different way. JB, cut that out. Y'all go blue cats. Cut it out, man. Y'all, hey, too many of y'all on here. Salute to you, though.
No doubt.
Tony said, shaking my head, J. Jack. I know that was from something earlier. Probably I said.
So, all right. Looked like the
Yeah.
Laker games at the half. Lakers up 61-48 at the half. So it's been a
And I
tale
got
of the
some
second
breathing
half.
room.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's been a tale of two halves all series. So you know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
Denver come out hot and cut that lead, that
Yeah.
pressure gonna build.
Yeah. They gotta get a 15. They gotta 15. They gotta keep it over 10 for them to breathe easy. Because I know a lot of Brian fans is if you're watching right now, I doubt if you're watching this, you're probably watching Brian right now. So the closer the game stay, probably the more you're gonna be mad. So I'm praying
Yeah,
for y'all. That's
they got
all
they
I
got
can
to
say.
third quarter. If they can win the third quarter, I think Denver will probably check out mentally. Like, all right, I guess they got one. We gonna go back to the crib,
Yeah, yeah,
But if
yeah.
they close that
Denver,
gap and get to the fourth quarter and it's a 5 point game or something, they gonna be like, we might as well go on and get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Denver a championship team, so they know how to chop your neck off when they got you.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
no.
yeah. hmm Coach Kell said, "Yeah, that down south money real money. That down south money real." Oh yeah, that's
Hell
why
yeah,
when Jeff said that. Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. They
hmm
they they yeah, they threw that bag. Old boy was like, all right.
I'm
I'm like,
gone.
LSU.
Yeah, Coach Kell. Coach Kell said, me out, Jeff, but fuck Denver." Yes. Salute to you, Ed. He said,
E
"What's
Cap,
up,
what up?
fellas? Yeah, how y'all doing tonight? Yeah, we just on here kicking some sports. Main topics, of course, the draft. We talked about the draft, talked about the NFL. Right now, we're talking about the Lakers. Lakers and Nuggets playing, like Jeff said earlier, it's at halftime, 61-48. So, we talking about Brian fans and a lot of other things going on. So, I didn't think we was gonna be on too long, but again, we got so many comments, we got so many people joining. Still, I got over 11 people. I see more, plus 8 hearts and likes, streaming on multiple platforms. So, hey, I'm off tomorrow. So, hey, we are playing on the hour. The more y'all rock with us, I can't say nothing. I ain't want to cut off on y'all. Jeff don't want to cut off y'all on y'all. We appreciate y'all even tuning in for us.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Calvin he said, Benny the microwave.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Salute to you, Keith. With Keith Jackson. He said, "What up, Jack? Long time, brother." No doubt, no doubt. Brother from the blocks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Much love to you, bro. Good talking to you too. Hit me up anytime. Salute to you. It's been a long time. Appreciate you kicking it too, coming on and checking us out. We just
Yes,
on here
sir.
kicking sports. That's all it is. Me and Jeff, if you ever see it, we all just kicking sports. So I see Go Blue on there. Hey, that's the one thing we got a no Go Blue code.
No
Nah, I
doubt.
just bullshit. Yeah. What Kerry Cooper say, I'm gonna be glad when he retire. We can talk about other players at that point. Yeah. And you know what? The funny thing about that, Coop, is you can already see the league is shifting and getting ready for Brown to be gone. As I told my dog, Barry Sanders on Facebook, that the league, he told me that they must have got my memo. I told him, no, I can just see it. Really, that they finna start emphasizing more basketball, getting back to the culture of basketball, probably calling more offensive fouls, stop letting the offensive players bull over these defensive players. You ain't gonna see the 140 to 150 type games as much. You're gonna actually see basketball. So a lot of times you might see 100 to 90, or you might see 110. But all that 140 and 150 and players score 70 points, and you gonna see a lot less of that. Because I think in my mind, and a lot of people feel the same way, is that they tailored the game to make sure Brian get his scoring title. Now that he got his scoring title and he got all the points he needed, they can go back to playing regular basketball.
Yep.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But check out these scores. Check out the basketball. Check out what's being played now. It is what it is.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Eric said go blue all day. Hey,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put that comment up there, Eric, but you ain't have to do that, bro. This ain't about the Spartans, bro. I ain't gonna. Yeah, we ain't got to do all that. We ain't got to throw shots at the Spartans.
Ah, no doubt, no doubt.
But yeah, I put it up there. But come on, bro, take it easy now.
For sure. Yeah, just rolling through headlines, man. I see that Joe Milton got drafted by the Patriots in the
Yeah,
seventh
yeah.
round. I thought that was interesting, because they drafted Drake May. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It's one of them situations kind of remind me of the RG3 Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Where you had two quarterbacks saying,
Washington. Yeah, Washington back in the days. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Eric say LeBron has been hyped since coming out of high school. He started the big games on ESPN for exposure for other players. I mean,
yeah,
I watched all those. I watched those high school games, but they had already started playing high school games on ESPN before LeBron actually. He wasn't the first high school game on ESPN, but it did help. I would agree with that. But who was that?
yeah.
Dang, Oak
They
Hill.
were Oak Hill and
Yeah,
man, what was the school Coach Hurley of St. Anthony, I think it was.
St. Anthony. Yeah.
Yeah, they was playing big games on
Mm-hmm.
ESPN before LeBron came along, but he,
Yeah.
he definitely exploded from there
Mm-hmm.
because then you started seeing, you had LeBron versus Carmelo, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like all of those games started really happening.
Oh yeah. And plus, anybody like in our age range, especially, you got to remember at the time, even a little bit before, they always try to promote high school because you got to remember what it was, Scholastic Sports America. I think that's what it was
Yeah,
called. They was always, they was promoting high school. They would always have like a segment, an hour long segment for high school, football, basketball. I think it was called Scholastic Sports America. But
yeah, that
so
sounds
they,
familiar.
yeah, you know what I mean. So they was always promoting, but at that time Brown was that guy that I could say that exploded the high school games because it became sellouts like left and right. You know what I mean? But if anybody remember when we was young too, there's a lot of high school games selling out, even where
Oh
we
yeah,
was living at.
yeah. You had the national games like with Lenny Cook and what I'm saying, even like Felipe Lopez. You know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
them cats
Mm-hmm.
was getting some national games on TV. It was a huge thing. But
Yeah.
yeah, once LeBron, I think LeBron exploded it. Like he was the one that had multiple. They was like one. I think his senior year, like they probably was on TV every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
were showing
Yeah.
all their games. Like
Mm-hmm. It was like, yeah, they knew what to milk, which was, it was must see TV because it wasn't just because LeBron played, but I know most of their biggest games was like LeBron versus Carmelo. When the St. Vincent, I think what the St. Vincent played Oak Hill. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of times it was some big matchups when they put them on. You know what I mean? So it was dope. I mean, especially that was a time when I was really looking and watching Brian because I had already knew about him since ninth grade. That's why when I talk in the GOAT conversation, I ain't just jumping here watching LeBron 4 or 5 years ago. I watched him when he was in the 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. You know what I mean? And seen him what he did when he first went to the Cavs. I seen what he did to the Pistons. He done did some great things, but a lot of times his negative things just was like, if you're gonna say GOAT, you gotta put him over everybody. And that just wasn't it for me. It was like, no, I mean, I think he lived up to the expectations. I think he did great. His career was great. Four titles is nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? But when you compare, a lot of times I hate that fact that when you comparing top players, you might compare the top two or three players, and a LeBron fan or something to make you think or make you try to point you like you making him look like he a bum. Dog, you comparing him to the top two, three, four, five players in the whole game of basketball. So you automatically you gotta say that you think he good. You know he been great. I wouldn't be comparing him to two or three people if I felt like he was a bum. I'd be like, oh man, get on out of here with that mess. You know what I
right,
mean? So yeah. So just the fact that you can have a Jordan versus Brian, which sometimes gets redundant or something, but the fact that you can do that is automatic admission that you know Brian is a great player. You know what I mean? But you want me to bow down and get down on my knees and bow my head and pray to him? Come on now, that we not gonna do all of that.
Nah, not at all. Not at
Yeah,
all.
not at all. You know what I mean? Coach Kel, see now you done jumped on it. Now y'all tripping. All you Michigan fans gonna make me start going off. He said he said the Spartans draft day is on the 33rd on Never. See, I've been good. I've been acting nice now. I ain't talking about none of y'all stuff y'all had going on.
Man,
Hey, I've been nice. I've been trying to let y'all have y'all fun. Y'all keep poking the bear though.
man,
No,
hey.
salute to you, coach. Yeah, he said, "Okay, I'm done, bro." Yeah, yeah. Cause Jeff, no, I love trolling. I get to troll. I've been trolling for years on that Michigan. I done battled plenty of Michigan fans that they throw 10 of them at me, and then they be like, "Man, go and leave him alone. We gonna go over here."
Man.
Yeah. Let me see. Eric say, "Could you imagine if we had the same technology back in the '90s with the games we played? Man, that would have been crazy." Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Whew.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of
It wouldn't
glad.
have. Yeah,
Sports
it's
wise,
some
it probably been great, but some of the
some
stuff that
things. You take
said,
some things.
some man, I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to see my limelight days on the, on the phone on the video.
Look, I caught Jeff up in the lava.
It's some stuff that it's going to stay back then. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
Jeff,
even know.
Jeff,
You don't know.
Jeff, a trending topic on X.
Man, dog.
Hey, that's still crazy. Don't nobody like saying on X. They always say on Twitter/X because it sounds
Man,
like they're talking about ecstasy or something. You know,
right.
Jeff on X.
It's still Twitter to me. I don't care what
Yeah,
Elon did.
yeah. I seen somebody say that. Say, man, I can't even say X because yeah. Hey, when I tell people, yeah, I'm on X, they be like looking at me crazy. Yeah.
Like you say X, like you on OnlyFans or something.
Yeah. Say
On X?
say Mug
What?
Mug say Mug talking about thinking he on ecstasy.
Yeah,
So what
man.
you doing, man? You on X? I'm on X. Oh no, bro. That don't even sound right, bro. No, I'm on
Yeah,
Twitter.
right. For sure.
Yeah, Coach Kev, I see you, bro. He said, "Okay, I'm done, bro." Yeah. Let me see. Only sports, bro. How do you feel about Reggie Bush getting his Heisman back? He should have been had it back.
They should have never lost it. Should have never lost it, man. All that stuff was, what I'm saying, circumstantial.
Overblown.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it wasn't, even to go into the little details of it, like, that was Matt Leinart apartment. What he just stayed there.
But see,
So it,
Reggie Bush explained it, and he just explained it not too long ago. I forgot everything he said, but you can look it up on Google. It's on the internet. He just talked about it not too long ago. But he said, I guess the people the people that owned the house, I think what he said was his parents, the house they were living in, they got evicted out of. So a family friend had a big house, said y'all can live in it until or whatever, make sure they had a spot to live. And then it started going around that they had gave them a house. And he's like, no, they didn't give them a house. They made sure they had a house to be in. You know what I mean? So it is crazy. They say a lot of details come out. He said the NCAA didn't even look into that, didn't even investigate it. They just was like improper funds. So at that time, we already know how the NCAA was. Improper funds was even $1, $5. You know what I mean? It was like whatever you can't nothing. You don't get nothing. You know what I mean? It was like I don't care if you're living in there eating ramen noodles, you know, which was a real downer, and I know from when I was in school, it was a downer because you had some athletes had rich families that they was doing good. Then you had some families where he was a star athlete, but they was doing bad. So it was different type of ways. They might not be able to afford a car. They might not do this. You be walking around, but you a star. You can't walk around. Everybody jumping, talking about they see you or something. You know what I mean? So you couldn't get a $5 or they was gonna look at you. So you know what it was then. And now the fact that you can get big deals, it's kind of almost like the whole system, like all the people they locked up for weed for having uh, a bag of weed or some grams, and now you got all these weed shops popping up everywhere, and you looking at them like, dog, you locked me up for this shit. You know what I mean? Let me out, man. Y'all taxing mugs on it. Y'all making money off of it. So yeah, for Reggie Bush to get that back, it's kind of like they looking back and saying, man, we gonna that's over with. It's crazy. Don't even worry about it. Here your Heisman back. Enjoy. We're gonna promote you again and try to get back cool.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely a raw deal. So glad to see for once that what I'm saying. Somebody did the right thing and reversed the decision because usually, what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
they'll just stand 10 toes down like, well, we said
Stubborn.
what we said. That's that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Be stubborn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, salute to him. Like you say congrats to Reggie. Yeah, salute to him. You know, it's messed up that it came so late, and it's like a dog done did 20 years in prison, and then you finally say you ain't do the crime.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Now everybody always saying they be looking at you as a convicted. There's certain people that still gonna look at Reggie crazy. That's
Yeah.
the bad thing about it.
Pretty much, but sure, and as long as they, the right people did him right, like ain't nothing he can do about the rest of that.
Exactly. So I don't know, bro. I mean, I salute to everybody. We still got quite a few, man. We appreciate everybody rocking with us. You know what I mean? Salute to you. We try to kick some informative sports topics for you or sports input knowledge, as you can say. Hopefully, everybody rocking with us appreciate or kind of ain't looking at us like we don't know shit. But yeah, but we kind of know a little bit, and we appreciate all the comments. As you can see, we got a lot of informative comments too. So we appreciate the knowledge that y'all kicking on the comments too, and some things that we might not know of either. You know what I mean? So salute to y'all for that. Anything that y'all put up there, we appreciate comments. I don't care what it is. Salute to you. We try not to skip over any comments. Sometimes so many comments dropping, so we try to get everybody involved. So salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I don't think I know Jeff got things to do. I got things to do. We don't want to get off. We want to keep on kicking it with you. But next week, we're going to try to be on again Saturday. So make sure y'all come kick it with us again Saturday with some new questions, some new answers, some new sports info, some new sports knowledge. Share y'all knowledge the same way. And man, all I can say is appreciate all the likes, shares. We got 10 likes, 10 hearts. At least 7 people kicking it still. Many people done came in and watched a little while, left some comments. Man, anyway, you check this out, whether it was 5, 10 minutes or the whole show. Appreciate y'all.
No doubt, no doubt.
Anything you want to pop off, Jeff, before we get out of here?
Man, just want to say thanks to everybody that rock with us, man. I know it's Saturday night, nice weather, man. So people got options when it's nice weather. Just get outside. So just for people to stop for a moment and kick it with us, man, I appreciate it. And other than that, man, like we just gonna keep it moving, man. Little plug throw in. We're looking for volunteers with Saginaw Cap, man. Check us out, SaginawCap.org, or you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, Saginaw Cap. You can see a link to sign up to be a volunteer. So check us out. Other than that, man, we gonna keep rocking it up.
Yeah, no doubt. Let them know what the volunteering consists of. What doing volunteering in what fashion?
Man, any kind of way. Like I think some people when you ask about volunteering, especially for an organization like us, people think, oh man, well I don't really know nothing about politics. You ain't got to know nothing about politics to volunteer for an organization because an organization does a lot of different things. Like if you just a person that volunteer with us, that make sure everybody sign in when you come to the meeting. That's a very important job. If you're a person that
Mm-hmm.
that seat people or that help set up our, because we usually feed people at our meetings. So if you the person that help set up the table so everybody can eat, man, we with that. Or, you know what I'm saying, if you just somebody that's you don't talk much, but you're a researcher. Like you know how to look up different things, different stats on different topics that we cover. Like that's a it's wide open. And so,
Mhm.
we're meeting with our potential volunteers this Monday at 6 p.m. And we'll talk about it. Like, a lot of people want to volunteer for many different reasons, and a lot of people have a lot of different skills, man, that they're willing to offer. And so, we got a home for them. We got a home for them. So it's a lot of work to be done in the community. As we know, what I'm saying, it's tough out here. And so,
Yeah.
we looking to help people all types of different ways. And so, there's a spot for any type of volunteer with us. So,
Mhm.
just join up, like saginawcap.org, or just check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and you'll get updates.
Yeah, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And like I say, man, we appreciate y'all because all the support. We two people that support a lot of people in our own different ways. You know what I mean? Whether it be politics, business, promoting other people, promoting other business, magazine, cap. You know what I mean? Then the Thawed family, the whole Thawed family. You know what I mean? So many of us is supporting so many people. So to see the support that come back that y'all show us means everything. You know what I mean? Because we gonna do it regardless. Jeff gonna do it. We gonna support the community regardless. I'm gonna support other businesses. I'm gonna promote magazine as far as what magazines do. Creatives come on here, talk sports, support, and we're gonna support it. It's just what we do. You know what I mean? So, and we've been supporting for years, over 20 some years. So a lot of times we might feel like other people might don't support us the way we support others, but at the same time, you got to realize that how much we support. So any support that y'all show Cap, any support that y'all show Thawed Magazine, any support that when you come on here and watch us means the world. It ain't that you pay $5, $10, 15, 20. I don't I 20 years, I ain't really worried about I never worried about money. Jeff ain't really worried about as far as that. That ain't
Mm-mm.
what we support people for. So
Nope.
any support y'all show on us, man, it means everything because to see it come back, because they always say the world, you give out what you get. And so when we get, or we see, or like you say, when you see that support come back, it means the world. You know what I mean? It ain't about money all the time. It ain't about, physical, material things all the time. Just the fact when people watch us or leave comments, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, that's love. That hit your heart because Jeff know it. Same thing. Every day we support him. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I can see Jeff on so many pages. Sometimes I be like, damn, you got the same friends. Every time I see that Jeff, yeah, we gonna share posts. We don't care. We don't be caring if people share our posts. We gonna share regardless. But when people share it, it's like thank you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But we gonna keep sharing. We gonna keep sharing regardless. So when it come back, man, we appreciate it. It's all love, man. That's dope. And man, it hit your heart. So that's
Yep.
all I have to say. That'll get emotional sometimes because sometimes you might feel like whatever you done did, sometimes it don't come back. But at the same time, that ain't what you want. That ain't why what you do what you do. So
No, we do for the love, man. I tell people all the time with Saginaw Captain, like none of us get paid for this. Like all of this
mhm,
is love work. All of this is
exactly.
passion. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that work with us, whether you started with us from day one or you just getting on now, the people that come on and that work with us, we doing this for the love. All of us got a day job somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
then we taking other time after work, what I'm saying, in between time, what I'm saying, trying to have a work life balance to try to do something else, man, for the community, man. And so man, it's just a labor of love. And so I wanted to also throw out there, like, we're having our second annual block party again this year. So
Mhm.
that's another thing that people can come on and volunteer for. A lot of people been calling, asking me about, are we going to have a block party again this year? The answer is yes. We're going to have
Mhm.
that on July
Yeah.
17th, right back at Mission in the City Park. And short story with that before we get off. The reason
Yeah.
we chose Mission in the City Park is right there on James. James and I think what's that, 7. because
Right.
they're in the hood. Like so many times, man, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't support, people don't put on things in the neighborhood. Like we'll go to Hoyt Park or go to Ojibwe or, you know what I'm saying? Or God forbid you go out to the township somewhere. Like, nope. Like, no, we gonna show that we can support each other right there in our neighborhood. Right there in our neighborhood. And it was a beautiful event last year, man. We had over 4,000 people out there, you know, of all ages, from elders to little babies out there having a great time. All the organizations in the neighborhood was out there with their tables, everybody supporting everybody. It was a beautiful thing. And so, you know, we want to keep that going every year just to show the community that you know we can break these stereotypes. You know, a lot of people say we can't work together, we can't do it.
Yeah.
We show you every year we can work together, and we can come together and love on each other and support each other and share each other's information and all of that. Like we can break those stereotypes ourselves. You know, so that's what we're trying to do.
No doubt, no doubt. Salute. You know what I mean? That's dope. So,
For sure.
man, that's some of what we're doing. And like I say, man, the whole Thawed family. Salute to and that's another thing. Salute to the whole Thawed family. You know what I mean? Jeff, Mr. Dre B, Kerry Cooper, Catherine Rivers, Crystal Flowers, Joe McMillan, Rico Rufino, Al James. Man, I'm trying to make sure I ain't leave nobody out. My brother Leon, my wife Stephanie, you know, the whole collective. And like Jeff said, none of us get paid for it, even with the magazine. Yeah, we're trying to figure out ways to do it, but the main thing is to keep doing what we're doing and keep building. And all of it, and the thing about Thawed magazine and the Thawed family is just like you see Jeff and Cap. Everybody is doing their thing business wise. But I look at it, we family, and we gonna push each other and keep pushing each other. It ain't about how much we got paid. Ain't nobody, everybody we work with don't say, hey man, you didn't pay, you ain't why you don't. You know, it ain't none of that question. We all do it for the love, and I appreciate everybody that rock with the Thawed family, Cap family, everybody that do what they do, and we just keep building and keep pushing it to the point where it is, to the point where people respect what we do, and maybe then they do something. You know, maybe drop us off something. You know, ain't no problem with that. You know what I mean? But you talking to cats that got over 20-something years. We didn't just jump in the game and say, I want to get paid or I ain't gonna do this. No, we've been doing this for 20 years and hopefully God, Lord bless us to do it 20 more.
No doubt.
No doubt. So with all that, we got that out. We appreciate it. Whoever stuck in and listened. A lot of people still stuck and listen to us. So we appreciate that. And again, join us next week. We're going to try to be on here Saturday next week for sports, Friday for Thawed News, Wednesday Win Life Talk, Thursdays, Wednesday Win Life Talk and Let's Rap. Thursday Sports Talk Texas. Yeah, Mr. Dre B, Thawed Magazine family. Where you got the Texas Thawed, you got the Thawed family in Texas doing their thing. So, man, appreciate everybody. So y'all catch him on Thursdays. So we just gonna keep trying to put content out there and keep doing what we do and keep just giving as much game or knowledge and as receiving knowledge too, and just building and keep on building and making anybody say, man, them cats out there, they doing their thing. That's all we gonna do.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. And with that, we're gonna get on up off of here. We're hitting towards 2 hours. We appreciate that. That 2 hours flew by. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No doubt.
Salute to y'all. We out of here. Salute to you, bro.
Yes, sir.